You've been lying there for 20 minutes doing absolutely nothing. And then, out of nowhere, your brain goes, "You're wasting your life." So you grab your phone, open an app, scroll for 40 minutes, feel worse, put the phone down, stare at ceiling again. That right there, that is the problem. And here's the twist nobody's going to tell you. The first thing wasn't the problem. Stick around, because by the end of this, you're going to realize you've been sabotaging yourself, and I'm going to tell you exactly how. Okay, so picture a normal Tuesday. You've been working or studying or doing human things all day. You're tired. You know you're tired. Your body is basically sending smoke signals. So you decide to take a break. Reasonable, smart even, gold star for you. You sit down. You've got maybe 15 whole minutes to yourself. And what do? Check email, check social media, watch a quick video, Google something you don't need to know, open a second app while the first one loads. Feel vaguely stressed for no reason. You didn't rest. You just switched which screen was stressing you out.
And the worst part, when the break is over, you feel more tired than before. So you tell yourself you must just be a lazy person. You must not be cut out for hard work. You need to push through. And then you grind yourself into dust and wonder why you feel empty. Here's what nobody said out loud. Your brain has two modes, and you've been refusing to let it use one of them. I'll tell you what that second mode is in a minute, but first, let me explain why your brain is doing this to you in the first place. So here's the thing. At some point, nobody knows exactly when, humans decided that being busy was the same as being good. Like, if you're always doing something, you're responsible, smart, going places. And if you're sitting quietly doing nothing, threat detected, lazy person alert. So your brain, which is honestly just trying to protect you, learned to associate stillness with danger, with falling behind, with being the person who didn't make it. And now, even when you want to rest, your brain panics. It needs input. It needs stimulation. It needs to feel like it's doing something, anything, even if that thing is watching a 47-second video of a raccoon eating grapes. This is not a character flaw. This is just your brain doing what it was trained to do. But here's what your brain was not told, and this is the part that's going to mess you up a little. Your brain does some of its most important work when you do nothing. I know, sounds fake. Stay with me. There's this thing that happens in your brain when it's not focused on anything specific. Scientists have a name for it, but we're not going to say it because it sounds like a homework assignment. Let's just call it daydream mode. When you're in daydream mode, staring out a window, taking a shower, walking without a podcast, your brain starts doing this wild thing where it connects ideas, it processes emotions, it figures out problems you didn't even know you were having. This is literally where your best ideas come from. But you keep shutting it down. Every time it starts up, you grab your phone and flood your brain with more input it doesn't need. You are, essentially, interrupting your own brain's maintenance cycle every single day. Yeah, that's the thing I was saving. Here's the mindset shift, and I need you to actually let it land. Doing nothing is doing something. It's just doing something your brain needs instead of something your guilt wants. Rest is not a reward. It's maintenance. Now, 3 tiny things you can actually do. Not a life overhaul, just 3 things. Thing 1, the boring 10. Once a day, do something boring on purpose. Walk without headphones, sit outside, watch dishes without a podcast. Let your brain wander. It will feel uncomfortable for about 3 minutes. Then it'll feel fine. Then it'll feel kind of amazing. Don't check your phone. Don't optimize it. Just be boring. Thing 2, name what you're actually doing. When you reach for your phone during a break, just ask yourself one question. Am I resting right now, or am I just hiding? Not judgment, just honesty. Sometimes you'll still pick up the phone. That's fine, but now you know. Thing 3, protect the weird thoughts. When your brain throws out a random, dumb, useless thought during idle time, don't shut it down. That's the good stuff starting to bubble up. The weird thoughts are the warm-up. The actual insight comes right after. So here's the full picture. You weren't lazy on that couch. Your brain was trying to do exactly what it needed to do, and you interrupted it with the phone because someone somewhere made you feel guilty for existing quietly.
The secret I've been sitting on this whole video? The most productive thing you did this week might have been that moment you thought you were wasting time. Okay, but genuinely, I need to know, what's the dumbest, most random thought you've ever had in the shower that actually turned out to be genius? Drop it in the comments. I need to know I'm not the only one who solved a life problem while thinking about why hot dogs and hot dog buns come in different quantities.